First of all, it's an honor to come back. You know, every time I get to come back to Michigan State, I love coming back. Because like she said, I'm all about Michigan State. That's what it's all about to me. And you know, when I come back and talk to teams, especially here at Michigan State, one thing I always express is about expect to win. Expect to win. Winning is a mentality. Winning is a mentality. When you stepping out, when you come to practice every day, when you're working out every day, you got to go hard for one goal, to win. And it's a fine line in between being cocky and confident. It's a fine line in between being cocky and confident. You're supposed to be confident. You're supposed to be confident. At Michigan State, we expect to win here at Michigan State. Okay, Big Ten championship, that's cool. That was last year. What we gonna do this year? Our goal is to win a national championship. And unfortunately for you guys, the bar has been raised. You know, when I first got to Michigan State, it was like, get in the tournament. Got in the tournament, okay, now let's make it to the Final Four. And after that, it was like, it's about winning championships. And when I come back and talk, I'm not talking down to you like I'm bigger and better than nobody. But I know what it is. I know what it took. I know what it takes. So it's about preparing yourself every time you're on that floor, not when you just feel like it. When you don't feel like it. When you don't feel like it. Because why? Because it's a mentality. I can't get mad at the coach for getting on me if I'm not going hard, if I mess up. Why? Because we are trying to win a championship. I can't get mad if the point guard say something to me. Or if anybody say something to me. Why? Because we're trying to win a championship. Ain't nobody getting on you just to get on you. We want to win a championship by any means necessary. By any means necessary. And I keep reverting back to it. It's a mentality. Watching film. Whatever you can do to give you an edge, do it. Whatever you can do. If that's coming in, watching extra film, you know, learn your plays better, coming in, getting up extra shots, whatever you can do to give you an edge. At night, coming in, get some extra shots up when ain't nobody else doing it. I used to do crazy stuff like that. Come in at 1 o'clock in the morning and get some shots up. Why? Because I knew wasn't nobody else doing it. Was I the best shooter? No. Did I make the shots when I need to make them? Yes. Why? Because I put in the work. And it's a mentality. I expect to make the shots. I wasn't a good shooter, but every shot I took, I thought was going in. Every shot I took, I thought was going in. Because I had that mentality. I wasn't cocky, but I was confident. It's a swagger that you got to have when you step on the floor. It's a swagger. The hard part is the practices, the workouts, the weights. That's the hard part. That's when don't nobody see it. When you get on that floor, that's when it's time to show out. That's when it's time to show the world what we about. What we about. Spartans. We carry ourselves in a certain different way. We expect to win here. Am I surprised y'all won the championship last year? No. Because we Spartans, we expect to win. Do I expect y'all to win it this year? Yes. That's just how I'm cut. That's just how we cut. But it's a mentality. It's a mentality. And that's every day. That's every day. When I come in the film room, I don't want to be the whooping boy. I don't want the coach having to point me out. I don't want him have to point me out and say, well, you laughed, or you wasn't on the help side, or you forgot to play, or you wasn't in the right. I don't want to be that person. You should never want to be that person. And going out on the floor, coach should never have to get on you about working hard, about playing hard. That's a given. That's a given. I'm telling you, playing at Michigan State, and it's an honor to be able to play in college. To be able to play in college. Enjoy this. Big, beautiful campus. All these facilities, y'all got to enjoy it. It's an honor. But when we get out on that floor, it's all about winning. We got one common goal, and that's winning. That's all I preach is winning. Like I said, I'm not talking down to you, but I know the blueprint. I see it. Came to Michigan State, they went to the NIT before I got here. I went to the NIT my freshman year, hated it. Hated it. Watching everybody else on TV, watching the tournament selection, hated it. Stomach was tore up. Couldn't even watch the games in the tournament. Then when I got into the tournament, we went to the Sweet 16. That was cool. Oh, now I'm watching the Final Four. I'm watching them play. Hated it. Because I wanted to be there. Got to the Final Four. Got there. Watched the national championship game. Hated it. Because I wanted to be there. And I wanted to cut down the nets. And it wasn't just me. Even like you guys last night, it was never about me, it was about we. I didn't care, we didn't care who got the write-up. We didn't care who got the post-game interview. Don't nobody care. It's about winning, because when you win, everybody good. Everybody good. I tell you what, anybody that was on our championship team, from a guy that didn't touch the floor to myself or Morris Peterson, Jason Richard, or the best players out on the team, we can pick up the phone and get anything we want. And I'm gonna tell you that there's perks coming with the championships too. There's perks that come with that. We can pick up the phone and get anything we want. Why? You want a championship. Everybody want to be around a champion. Everybody wants to be around a champion. And that's what it's all about. So I get passionate when I talk, especially when I come to Michigan State and talk. That's what Michigan State inspires, man. Expect to win this mentality. If she ain't working hard in practice, get in her. If she ain't working hard, get in her. It's vice versa with everybody. Why? Because we got one common goal. Coach Izzo, I was his whooping boy. He rolled me, he rolled. I didn't understand why when we lost it was my fault. I didn't understand if I passed somebody and they missed a layup, it was my fault. I didn't understand that. I didn't understand it. But as I got older, and even now, as I'm, went on the left and played other places, now I really understand what he was doing. He was creating a monster for me. He was building a leader. I didn't understand that. But I tell you what, enjoy these times that you're here because it's going to go by so fast. Remember, you came as a freshman, Flintstone, remember you? It's coming right up here. And it's going by so fast, just like that. But times fly by. Times fly by. So these memories and this time, you got to seize the moment. You got to take advantage of this. You got to take advantage of this. Because I tell you one thing I love, about winning that championship, and as I get older, my stories get better. I don't know how much truth to it, but they get better. I hurt my ankle. I used to tell kids they had to sew it back on. Pick it up, put it back on. Love to tell stories. But I tell you what, man, it's a mentality. So you guys, it's an honor to be able to come talk to you. I'm glad Coach told me to come holler at y'all. Whenever you see me, holler at me, numbers, whatever, you got any advice, you want to call me, talk to me, utilize me. Any advice, anything, if I watch a game, come to me, if there's anything I need to work on, anything, use me. Use me, use everybody else. Use me, these coaches. One thing, study that film. Study that film. That's one reason I think I probably can come back and coach to this day, because I studied that film. I understand the game. Before, I didn't understand the film thing when I first got to state. Didn't understand that at all. Like, man, I'm going to sit in the back and I just want to play. But when I started breaking that film down, it got to a point before Coach Izzo was stopping it, I was stopping. Oh, rewind it. Mo Pete, you're supposed to have been there. Mo Pete, I need you running. If you want the ball, I need you running. And it got to a point where we were a machine. We were a machine. I knew Mo Pete was running the left wing hard every time. I could get the outlet and just throw it ahead. I knew he was going to be there. Same thing with Charlie B. I knew Andre Hudson was going to run that lane. I knew AJ was going to be my trailer. We knew it was a machine, because that's why every day in practice, preparation brings confidence. Preparation brings confidence. You all know, because you got to this level. You got to this level. So when you shoot that jump, you're working on your game, you're working on your hand, you're working on everything. That's bringing confidence. So when you're working on your game, you shoot them jumpers. When the game comes, you should want to take that shot and expect to make it. Why? Because you put in the work. Because you put in the work. Why? Because you come back at night. Why? Because in between classes, you got a little time. You're going and working on your game. You're coming in watching film. You're doing whatever it takes. You're doing whatever that can give you an edge. And I tell you, that brings confidence. That's why I was so confident in my abilities. Because I put in the work. I just didn't wake up confident. I put in the work. Don't tell me, how you going to stop me and I know I'm coming to the gym at 1 in the morning when ain't nobody else here? How you going to run a play on me and I know your playbook just as good as you do? I've studied you, your whole team. I know what, on the other team, what everybody can and can't do. Everybody. I know who to get up on. I know who to let shoot. Because I studied you. So when I step on that court, my mentality is just, I expect to win. I'm going to win. The game is the fun part. I'm telling you, man, when ain't nobody around, that's when you got to do it. Point guards. I'm going to get on you because I am a point guard. I expect you guys to be the leaders. Sometimes Coach Izzo will fall back. I used to run practice. Before he get on guys, I get on. And it was times when people get on me and you got to be, when you know, your SIT, it stinks too. It stinks too. And you got to take criticism as well. But it was times when Coach Izzo didn't have to say a word. He didn't have to worry about, before games, people sneaking out the hotel rooms or people with the curfew or guys being ready. He didn't have to worry about none of that because I policed that. Why? Because I wanted to win. It wasn't about getting no credit or I don't say I don't care, it's cool, you know, but it's about winning. Winning championships. And that's the biggest, everybody always say, what's the best thing you have at Michigan State, the journey time, the Hall of Fame, all that. The best thing, well, I'll tell you two things that really stand out to me here at Michigan State. I'm gonna wrap it up and I can talk, love to talk. And I know you guys got stuff to do, but when we won a Big Ten championship, that was big for us my first year, just like you guys won last year. I won the Big Ten championship in '98. The year before I got here, my freshman year, we went to the NIT. Told you I didn't like that. That's not me. That's not, didn't know nothing about that league. In high school, I won a state championship. Before 10 and 11, I won 10 and 11 championship. 12 and 11, 12 and 11, I won championship. But we won that championship in 1990. I seen it. I seen the tables turn. I seen that winning mentality. I seen the tables turn. That's when I went to Coach Izzo and told him, let's play everybody. Before we was playing the lower tier schools. No, let's play the Dukes. Let's play the North Carolina. Let's play the Kentucky. Let's go. If they supposed to be the best, and that's what we're trying, let's play them. We want them. So we won that championship in '98. That stand out to me so much because I know how much we went through and how we transformed things here. And then winning that national championship, it ain't nothing like it. It's nothing like it. Getting to that Final Four, all the media attention. I like TV, that's cool. I like being on TV. Sports Illustrated, all that good stuff, that's cool, I'm telling you. The media attention, the ESPN, and all that. Then actually winning a national championship. To winning that, you guys watched it, you watched people cut down the nets. I'm telling you, that's a hell of a feeling right there. That's the best feeling that you will ever have in your life. Some of you ladies gonna go on and have children, get married, and do stuff like that. But I tell you that winning that championship is gonna be right up there with all of that. I'd have had a son, I'd have seen a son we born. We got married. Winning that championship is right up there. So, guys, I'm telling you, when you come in this gym, when you come in here, whether it's film or whatever it is, when you come in here, strap on your boots, strap on your work hours, go to work. Go to work. Whatever you can do to give you that edge, whatever you can do to give you that edge, do it. So, good luck to you guys. And now I'm back. I'm not playing no more, so I'll be around. So I'll be at a lot of you guys' games. So, good luck, and I expect you guys to win. Thank you.